Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long, and today the Aop are here, or the WOA. Now, you might ask yourself, who are they? Well, they were the henchmen to Seth Rollins. In the beginning, when Seth Rollins started out his overtake of the Raw offshoot, believing that he knew what was right, believing he was a leader, and telling everyone that they made him make that pick or they made him make that choose. They were the first two who began to follow him. And a lot of folks started calling it, oh, it's just a Shield too. They don't dress the part, but they behave. It's just Shield too. The only hang up with that whole belief is when Buddy Murphy, is now with them now, so you can't just say, oh, it's a new take on the Shield. Which, be earnest with it, the Shield, the times that the Shield was together, they were always just free followers. Either being Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose, or Roman Reigns, or Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Kurt Angle, when Kurt Angle was filling in for Dean Ambrose at one time. But, you cannot say that anymore. NIW can say whatever shit they want to say about the team, and AEW can claim it's only knocking on their team or whatever, just like they claim the Undisputed Era and Imperium. They say, oh, you're just knocking on our inner team or whatever, and Chris Jericho's team, or the Dark Side, or whatever the other team of henchmen that go around beating up folks in AEW, which is dumb. You got Akam and Razor, the offers of pain. Now, offer and pain are French borrowed words. So the English words would be rider and ache. And in short, Akam's name does sound like ache, so yeah, it does make sense. So, when were you gonna bring me on? I was gonna bring you on now, Akam. You know that we could have been here a lot earlier than that, but it is what it is. Yeah, I know. Yes, I know Seth Rollins and Akam and your mate, Razor, and James Storm are all going to be on this. We're taking over the TWF as far as Monday Night Raw and Impact and NXT and and Dynamite and Main Event and Friday Night SmackDown Explosion go. Yeah, and Power. Yeah, sure, why not? You were going to say something. Did you mention we thought we had fighting sticks? Well, when I made the first film, I talked about having fighting sticks. Son of a bitch! You gave it away. Why? Because now, when we beat the shit out of Kevin Owens and Velasquez and Samoa Joe and Godzilla, they'll see it coming. Now I do know that apparently Akam doesn't want me to give up. They have fighting sticks. And they both came with 2 fighting sticks. And I don't know why they don't want me to say anything about it. But they do want me to say something about it. You must be Razor then. Yes, I'm Razor. You're not going to talk about how we were former WWE NXT team winners? You're not going to talk about how we were former WWE Raw team winners? Yeah, you did win the WWE NXT team winnings once. You did win the WWE Raw team winnings too. Yes. Yeah. You done a good job with that. And I did mention how you were the henchmen or the backers or whatever you want to call yourself for Seth Rollins. and how you want to overtake the TWF, and how Seth Rollins just came out of nowhere one day and just said, oh, no one's giving me onlook, so now I'm going to go beat up on Aladdin and Jasmine. I'm going to go beat up on Kevin Owens and Velasquez and Samoa Joe and Godzilla. I'm going to go beat up on Ashley Williams and anyone else, which is truly dumb. That's what I believe. Oh, you don't think it's dumb? Well, I sure hope you watch on Impact. Should be strike or hit, since Impact's a Latin borrowed word. It should be strike or hit. You see what Seth Rollins and me and Akam and James Storm do to Kevin Owens, Velasquez, Samoa Joe, and Godzilla. You see. Yeah, I know. For some folks who are gonna see that film later on today are gonna say, "Oh, Jordan, you just gave it away." No, I said the fight we're gonna have. I didn't give away who was gonna win. All right, don't look at me. I'm not the one that's gonna give it away. Yes, I do know that it's been a whole long wait, and it came with these fighting sticks. You're like, well, no big deal. Yeah, at least their fighting sticks weren't all bent up or anything. Why did it come with that? I don't know. I guess it gave you something to work with. I guess a throwback to the Jap Pacific days, and maybe the early Mattel days. And then for a while they didn't give you nothing, and then they started giving you something to go with. So yeah. Anyway, it is what it is, That was Akam and Razor, the AOP or the WOA. One of my friends on YouTube, who I guess goes back to at least Sailor Moon Red 1, was on a YouTube live stream we were on a YouTube live stream on Thursday, and I just want to tell him thank you for getting the AOP. They came yesterday. We went on your YouTube fairway. We left you a word thanking you for it, and now we're thanking it for you now. Here. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm Jordan Long, and I hope you like this film.